Hi, I'm Tawanda Mushore, the head of research at Seed Investments. I joined the team in 2015. In my role as head of research, one of my key outputs is to produce the shortlist on a monthly basis. To understand the shortlist, I think it's firstly important to understand our existence at Seed, what our purpose is, and this is serving clients, creating financial freedom for our clients. We try to optimize growth for all the stakeholders involved in our business, and this includes advisors in growing their practices. We do this by offering a holistic toolset for advisors, and this toolset includes a bespoke financial needs analysis tool, which we also call the Seed FNA Tool, portfolio optimization and portfolio management. The shortlist falls under portfolio management, and also consolidated investment reporting. The shortlist is a list of carefully selected funds selected using the SID qualitative and quantitative research process. The funds are monitored and researched on an ongoing basis using our due diligence process. The aim is to select funds that would deliver on investment objectives over time. These funds are managed skillfully using well-defined philosophies by stable businesses and with repeatable processes. Also, it is not an exhaustive list of all the good funds out there in the market. Rather, it's a focused list of the good funds that an advisor can use consistently for all of his clients over time. A question that we often get from advisors is why the shortlist doesn't change on a monthly basis. The answer to that question lies in the strategic objectives that we have for the shortlist over the long term. These objectives are to expose clients to very good funds that are well managed by skillful teams that will deliver on investment objectives in the long term and are managed in sustainable businesses. Our research shows that the lack of patience and constantly changing between funds is actually value destructive for clients. This can happen through clients actually missing the best days in the market or through clients disinvesting or investing into funds at the wrong time. As you can see in the chart that shows the daily returns of the JSE All-Share Index over the last 20 years. If you miss the best 25 days, it actually halves your return in comparison to when you don't miss any of those 25 days. Missing even more days would drastically reduce the return that you will get over that period. If we move on to the second graph that we've got here, this graph shows the actual fund return relative to the investor experience, which is what we call the investor return. This takes into account the inflows and outflows of cash flows in different periods, essentially what we also call a dollar-weighted return. So for example, over 1 year, the fund delivers a return of 23.2%. The average investor, however, because of those inflows and outflows of cash flows into the fund, actually experienced a return of 21.4%. This is why we recommend that you stay invested even during underperformance periods when the funds can go through tough times, because it is that long-term investing that allows the investor to actually experience the benefits of investment. Based on our ongoing research, the shortlist will indicate for you when it is necessary to make changes. Within the South African multi-asset categories, we recommend blending funds for good risk-adjusted returns. We use a quantitative optimization approach to select the funds that we can blend together to deliver this consistent return profile. Funds go through performance cycles, out or underperforming at different times. The blends help to deliver that consistent performance over time. If we look at Table 1, which shows the outperformance of the high equity blend over the average of the high equity peer group over an 11-year period. What we can see there, this blend is made of 3 funds and none of these three funds outperform as consistently as the blend of funds does. If you focus on that 76% number, which is the outperformance over the peer group over that 11-year period, the blend performs more consistently than any of the individual funds do. Again, if we look in table 2, which shows calendar year returns, the blend of the three funds outperforms 9 of the 10 years. If you look at the individual funds, none of them perform as consistently as the blend of funds does. Performance is always presented after costs. It goes without saying that clients will benefit enormously from the reduction of fees that's happening in the industry. However, it is worth noting that the lowest cost fund does not necessarily guarantee you the best after cost performance. Even as fees trends lower, it is still important to carefully select funds. Seed as a multi-manager offers clients access to several funds and strategies, all bundled into one fund at an optimal cost. The multi-manager approach adds even more diversity to the shortlist. Through diversification of managers, strategies, geographies, currencies, there's even more diversity that multi-management adds. Ultimately, this not only adds to the good risk-adjusted returns on offer, but gives value to clients given all those funds and strategies that are offered at an optimal cost. At the end of the day, we want you, the advisor, to understand how you can optimally use the seed shortlist to work for you. The investment universe is quite complex. If you look at it, there are more than 2,000 funds available locally, over 100,000 funds available globally. There are always changes to fee structures, to mandates, to personnel, and not to mention the cyclicality in performance. And it's also very difficult for an advisor to tell whether it's skill or luck that has resulted in performance. The shortlist simplifies all these complexities for you, providing a clear roadmap for you to long-term investment success. Furthermore, the shortlist offers you funds with different characteristics, which is useful for delivering a consistent return profile. All of these funds are well researched by our team and continuously monitored to give you, the advisor, and your client a peace of mind. Please don't hesitate to reach out to our team. If you have any questions or would like to set up some time to discuss how you can incorporate this powerful tool into your own practice, our team would love to hear from you.